we are live. Guys, welcome to day one of the Kingdom Authors Challenge. We've got people from the UK, Los Angeles, New Jersey. We've got amazing speakers for you during these 5 days.
We eventually break it, and that's what we want to do this evening. We want to help you that if you're struggling.
We're going to be talking about all of that today in terms of how do you do that? How do you turn your God-given idea into a book? What do you do?
Welcome to day 2 of the challenge. Oh my God.
People start calling me the book coach after I've helped so many people convert their stories into best-selling books.
You got an amazing story that needs to be told. Stop hiding. Joy comes on the other side of that comfort zone.
You know, our world today is just, we don't even know how to define hope. You know, for some people, it's just they want a new job.
Welcome to day 3.
And we're going to be talking about building a team around your book idea. The first one is the vision for your book. Question is, why does the world need another book? Yes, the world needs another book.
So we had a PR marketing strategy and a content strategy as well.
Last year, I became a best-selling author, and that is what I'm going to teach you guys today about how to become a best-selling author.
I'm going to show you and speak to you why you as the author need to raise your own visibility so that you can sell more of your books.
Who is ready for day 4?
Of all of the services that were available, Ingram Spark, KDP, I found Draft to Digital to be the simplest.
So I remember going through the process. I had 60 days to write my book. I was like, wow, 60 days, how am I going to get this done?
Day 5 of the challenge. Yes.
Your book is not just the business card for your business. Your book is your business.
Even when it comes to doing the books, making sure that people are making money with their books, that they're just not making impact, but we want the both, okay? We want the dual effect, the duo effect, making impact and making money at the same time.
Hello everybody, how are we all doing? Welcome to day 3 of the challenge. Our first speaker is already in
people
the building.
Different personality types, right? So there are people that are super analytical, that they're very organized. They want to, have all these, different things lined out and know every element, and that's good. But that can also prevent you from moving forward if you're so caught up in all of that. And when you begin to write a book, structure and all that other stuff is the last thing that you should be worrying. Some people that write, they journal. You can pull stuff out of your journals.
Often it's fear of what will people think. So what will people think if I write a book? And the funny thing is, what people are going to think? They're going to be darn impressed. They're going to be darn impressed if you write a book. They're going to respect you if you write a book. So I don't know why we sit around and worry about what other people think. The other thing I've discovered about what people think is we are so worried about what people think of us. And you know what? They're actually not thinking about us much at all. They're too busy worrying about what you think of them.
What I like to talk about when I train authors and aspiring authors is to build their book's foundation properly. And that's even one of the things that can help your writing skills to improve and just your whole experience as an author improve. And the number one key to building your book's foundation properly is to know very clearly who you're writing to. We always hear that as entrepreneurs and business people, right? Know your who. Well, the same definitely applies when it comes to writing a book. Who is that person?
God bless you, and I will see you tomorrow on day 4 of the Kingdom Preneurs Publishing Channel. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. How are you all doing? Hope you are all well. How's everyone doing this evening? In the UK, 6 p.m. Whatever time it is, wherever you are, morning, afternoon, night. I want to say hello to all of you and thank you very much for joining me on the Accelerated Authors Challenge. It is going to be amazing. Let me know, where are you guys from? Do say hello in the chat. Niran, how are you doing? Hope you guys are good. Let me see. Who else is in the chat? I got to use my phone because I'm not sure why my software is not showing me the names. Hey, Sanada, how are you doing? Pauline, how are you? Hope you are good. Watching from London, UK. That is good. Guys, please do share the link and tell people to join. There's still enough time. We're just starting, okay? So people can join us, okay? People can join us on this challenge. All you got to do is share the link with them, share the link with them, and they can join us on this amazing challenge. So who's ready for the challenge? Why did you join this challenge? Let me know. Put it in the chat. What made you join the Accelerated Authors Challenge? Are you actually ready to get started with your book? Let me know. Where are you from? Why did you join the challenge? And are you ready to get started with your book? So let me know, all of you, where are you from? Why did you join the challenge? Are you ready to actually get started with your book idea? I'm Tunji Ojim. I'm the book publishing coach, book author coach, the authorpreneur coach, and I show you how to actually get your book done, get it out of your head, onto paper and into a book. And these 5 days, we're going to go through different things that you need to actually get started with your book. So I'm excited for you. I hope you are excited and you are ready. So let me know, why did you join this challenge? Why did you join this challenge? Come on now, put it in the chat. Why did you actually join this challenge? Let me know why you joined the challenge. Why did you join this challenge? Put in the chat. There are a few of you on. Put it in the chat. Why did you join this challenge? What made you sign up? And maybe some of you already come to my challenges before. What has made you come back again? So do put it in the chat. What has made you join the challenge? So if you're someone that actually, believes that they're called to write a book, then this is for you. I'm telling you, this is for you. If you believe that now is the time, see, we're already in the second half of this year. Okay, this is July, middle of July already, and this year is gonna go so fast. And you can actually get your book done before the end of 2023. If you believe that, say yes. If you believe that, put in the chat and say yes. Say that's me. I'm ready to get my book done before the end of this year. I'm going to show you how to accelerate, okay? How to accelerate your book idea. If you know anyone that needs to be on this challenge, tell them to come on now. If you've got a friend that signed up and they're not on live, tell them it has started and they need to be on now, because we are live already. We are live already in the group, and this is going to be amazing. Guys, I need you to engage with me, okay? I need you to engage with me. So when I, say something, please do respond. Like I've said, why did you join the challenge? Respond. Let me know why. Let me know where you're from. If you're from London, you're from the US, you're from South Africa, or from Asia, wherever you're from, let me know where you are from. So this is day 1 of the Accelerated Authors Challenge, and I'm excited. I can't wait for us to really jump into things. Today, we're talking about mindset, because mindset is very, very, very important when it comes to actually writing your book, or when it comes to doing anything, you need to have the right mindset. So Nero says, I joined to learn more about optimizing my writing skills. Awesome, awesome. That is good. That is good. So how many of you probably you're an entrepreneur, business owner, coach, consultant, you want to use a book to build your brand, build your business. You want to do something more with what you have. You want to do something more with what you have. Let me know if that is you. If you want to build something, you don't just want to write a book. And that's one thing we're going to talk about. It's not just about writing a book, okay? Because anyone can write a book. But it's about what can you do with the book that you've written? What can you do with the information that is in this book? You've been given information. You've been given something to talk about. You've been given something to show someone about. And you need to be able to get it to that person. You've been given skills, abilities, talents. There's something on the inside of you that is, oh, I feel like I'm preaching now. There's something that's on the inside of you that needs to come out. And you need to have the right mindset to getting started with your book, to building a business with this particular book. We want to help you accelerate your book idea this week. Okay? And yes, at the end of this, I will be telling you that I'm going to work. I would want to work with some of you guys to, get this done even faster. So it'll be a privilege for me to, tell you how I can work with you and how I can help you. So I'm just letting you know that from the start, okay, that I will be sharing something with you at the end of this challenge. So who's excited? Who's ready to jump in? Who's ready to get started with this challenge? Let us do this. 5 days, 5 days of content, 5 days of work. You're going to do some work as well. We're not just going to come here every day and that's it. You're going to actually get some homework that you need to do so that you can move forward with this. So if you're excited, put a number 1 in the chat, and then I know that we can get going. Okay, we'll be meeting for 30 minutes to 1 hour every day. It's not going to be too long. All right, hopefully, maybe I might have 1 or 2 guests that will pass through. I'm not sure yet, but let us see. If that happens, that will be great. You saw some of the videos. I normally do challenges with guests, which is amazing, but I said let me do this one so that I can really, really speak to you guys. All right, so let us do this. Let me share my screen. If you are excited, put a number 1. Guys, you need to follow me. You need to jump with me. All right, let us do this together. Let us do this together. Okay. So slideshow. If you can see my slides, let me know. If you can see my slides, do say yes, you can, or I can see them, all right, so that I know that you can actually see my slides. Okay, I'm just trying to find which one will work best. Okay, I think this is good. This is good. This is good. Does this work good for you guys? Let me know. Let me know. Just trying to see which of these screens would work best for this. All right. All right, so let's get going. Let us get going. All right, so you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, say yes, you can. If you can see my screen, say yes, you can. All right, let us do this. let us do this. So this is the Accelerated Authors Challenge, where you're going to learn how to get started on your book idea in 5 days. Learn how to actually write your book, share your message, and build a business, even if you haven't written before. Okay? Even if you haven't written before, then this is for you. This is for you. So let us do this. Okay, so I'll share about myself. I'm Tunji Ojimi, author of 6 books. I'm a book coach, entrepreneur coach, book publishing coach. I'm a speaker. I do speak at events. I'm a pastor as well, an ordained pastor. I do not pastor a church, but I'm a pastor within a church. But me and my wife also run our own ministry as well. Okay, and I am the CEO of Accelerated Authors Academy, where we help entrepreneurs establish authority, credibility, and profitability using the power of books. Using the power of books. Okay, and my why. What is my why? My why is my family. Okay, why I do what I do is because my beautiful wife and my beautiful princess. All right, so this is why I do what I do every single day. Wake up to just inspire people, impact people, and just, you know, be able to help people to write and publish their own book. Is because of my family. We all need a why. We're definitely going to be talking about why this week. So, you know, get tuned, get ready for that, because you need a why when it comes to actually writing and publishing your book. So my why, what drives me, what gets me going every single day is my family. So you need to find out what is your why. So these are my books. My first book, Glory Realm Worshipper, then my second book, Glory Realm Living, my third book, the Worshipper in You, my fourth book, How to Write Your Book Fast, what I used to build my business, and then these 2 other books. All right, so a bit about me. I was depressed, and then I moved from being depressed to daring. Okay, we all have situations in our lives that will get us to a point where we need to shift. Okay, there are times when things happen in your life and it gets you to a point where you need to say, what next? And that's what happened to me. All right, that's what happened to me. Depressed TJ a few years ago, no self-belief, blaming dyslexia because I am dyslexic. You know, I was feeling frustrated. I was a full-time carer at home for my mom, and I didn't know what was next. I didn't know the next step because I was at home, finished university, could not go to work for 5 years because I was at home taking care of my mom, which was a blessing. It was great, but it felt as if nothing was moving forward in my life. But then towards the end of taking care of my mom before she passed, I started writing my first book. Something just said, you can write a book. And I said, okay, what can I write a book on? And I wrote a book on worship because that was my ministry. I was leading worship. I was teaching on worship. So I thought, hey, let me put it in a book. And that's what I did. So I showed you the book, Glory Realm Worshipper. Okay, so it took me about a year to get this done. And I published that book on my 30th birthday. I didn't even put any pictures of that. I should have. And then I became Daring TJ, okay? Where now, because of writing a book, I was able to go on TV, able to go on radio. I was able to just start speaking and, you know, feeling a bit more confident with myself because I felt, okay, I'm not in that place of depression anymore. Now I can start doing what I feel that I need to do, which is teaching people about worship and being able to tell people that, hey, we all have the ability to worship God and experience His glory. And I started doing that and I felt so good. I felt brilliant. And then later on, I now started the business and wrote my book, How to Write Your Book Fast. And that gave me even more exposure where I started speaking at business events. And this is a picture of me speaking at a business event. I never, ever thought that I can speak at business events. Why? Because I was so used to just doing ministry. I was just so used to doing ministry, speaking at ministry events and just leading worship and preaching. But then I got exposed to the business side of things. And now I've been able to just speak on different platforms. Okay, so this is what books have done for me. It's given me the ability to speak on different platforms with some amazing people. People that are advisors to the late Queen of England, and people that are 6-7 figure business owners. And I've been able to do my own events where I show people how they can write and publish their own book. And it's just been amazing. All because I wrote my first book, and now I've been able to just meet some amazing people in the industry. And seriously, if you're looking to start speaking, you're looking to, coach people or impact more lives, then writing a book is one of the best things you can do, because a book is going to open up doors to places that normally you might never get into, because books will connect you with other people that can open up doors for you. All right. And that's the important thing. Books can get into the hands of people that you might not even meet. And because of that, they can open up doors. If someone buys your book in America and they love it, they love the information, they can probably ask you to come and speak over there. So you never know what a book can do. So books have really opened up doors for me where I've spoken on so many stages and podcasts, and I've done interviews and spoken at conferences and summits, and it has just been amazing. And I know it can be the same for you too. So if you are ready to get your book done, you're ready to become an author, you're ready to get out there and show people your expertise by writing and publishing your own book, then now is the time to do it. Now is the time to do it. If that's you, say yes. Say yes in the chat. Say yes in the chat. Say yes in the chat. Okay, so let's continue. They say 84% of people actually want to write a book but never get started. They just want to. They feel like they want to do it, but they just don't get started in doing it. Some of you may have had the idea of wanting to actually get your book done, but you've just never taken that first step. You've just never told yourself, let's just do this. Let us get this done now. You've thought about it, but you've not taken the step to actually do it. The people that are actually authors are those that have actually published their book. You can be an aspiring author, but that means you're just thinking about it. But until you do it and get it done, then you are a published author. Okay? So why people don't get it done is because they have fear. They think they have nothing to say. They think it's already been done before. They listen to what other people say about them. They say they have no money. Or they say, oh, I just don't have the time to get this done. I'm just too busy. I don't know how to get this done. But most of these things are just excuses. If you can find the time, or you create the time for what you love, then you can get it done. Don't let fear stop you from what's on the other side of being an author. Ooh. I think I got to say that again. Don't let fear stop you from what's on the other side of being an author. Why? Because what's on the other side is greater than the fear. Don't let fear stop you from what is on the other side of being an author. Why? Because what is on the other side is greater than the fear. You've got what it takes to actually write your book, publish it, and build something with the book. You can. You can. I think you got to even say this. Type it in the chat and say it out loud. I can, I will, I must. Okay? I can, I will, I must. I can, I will, I must. Some of you haven't written a book because you think your book needs to be this big. You think it needs to be so big when it doesn't need to be that big at all. All you need to do is write a 100-page book, a small book that can impact someone's life. You want to get started with this? Hey, some of you know I'm a pastor, I'm a Christian, so I do bring it in when I do speak. You've got to be able to trust God to write your story. Believe that God has given you the ability to actually write your story. Don't let those things that I mentioned stop you. Trust God to help you write your story. Trust God to help you write your story. Why? Stephen King is not even a Christian, but he said, if God gives you something, you can do. Why in God's name wouldn't you do it? If God has given you the ability to actually write a book, if God has given you a story, if God has given you a message, if you've been through some life experiences, you have the ability to help someone else to change their life with what God has given you. Why wouldn't you do it? Now is the time to get it done. Stop waiting on God, because God is waiting on you to share your message. Sometimes people say, oh, I'm just waiting for that divine, illumination for me to get started. I'm waiting to hear a voice to tell me now is God's already spoken. God's already told you now is the time. So go get it done. Go get it done. It's time to share your message. God wants you to make impact, influence, and income with the message He has given you. He has given you something. He has put something in your hands. It's a message. It's a story. It's time for it to get into a book so that you can make impact, influence, and income with it. Your book idea is a God-given idea. Okay, your book idea is a God-given idea. You thought about the book. That means God has given you that idea. That thought, it didn't just come like that. God planted that seed in your mind for you to get started with it. It's a God idea. The Bible says this: as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. How are you thinking? So we're dealing with mindset. How are you thinking? Do you think you have the ability to get this done? So before we can show you the steps to getting the book done, you need to first deal with your mindset. You need to first deal with your mindset. If you don't have the right mind, then you can't get it done. If you already told yourself that I can never write a book because I just can't, that means you won't. I used to tell myself because I got dyslexia, I can never do this. I can never do that. I had to break the old, I had to break that mindset of being held down by dyslexia to tell me if I can write a book or not. And when I broke that old and I now said, yes, I can do this. Now I've written, 6 books. Helped over 1,000 people or so to, show them how they can write a book. If I didn't take that step, if I didn't break the mindset of limitation, I wouldn't be where I am now. I won't be speaking to you about how you can actually write your book if I didn't break the mindset of I can't. That's why I said you should say, I can, I will, I must. I can, I will, I must. I can, I will, I must. You can do this. You will do this. You must do it. Why? Because people are depending on your message. So as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. James Allen says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. As he continues to think, so he remains. If you continue to think negative, you're going to remain in that state. But if you can shift it from the negative into positive, you can begin to see some dramatic changes. Your current life is the creation of your mind. Your current life right now is the creation of your mind. Wherever you're at right now in life is a creation of your mind. It's a mindset. It's all a mindset. It's all a mindset. And you need to reset that mind. Why? Because the person is already limited by the very thoughts that he chooses to think. Aspiring authors can begin to think that, yes, I can get my book done. And I will get it done. I must get it done. And it's going to be published. I can do it in 90 days or less. It's a mindset. If you believe it, if you think it, if you now choose to go do it, you will see the results. It's all a mindset. What are you choosing to think right now? In regards to life, in regards to your business, your career, whatever it is, what are you choosing to think? Are you thinking that is not possible? Are you thinking it's not possible? Do you think because you don't have the resources right now, it is not possible? Do you think because you don't know the right people, it's not possible? Are you just thinking that it's just never possible because, oh, I'm from this area. Oh, I didn't grow up like this person. Oh, I didn't this, I didn't that. How are you thinking? What are you choosing to think? Because you're only limited by your thoughts. You are only limited by your thoughts. You need to choose the right thoughts. As a man thinks, so is he. Anything is possible to him that believes. Anything is possible. That means writing and publishing a book is possible. It is possible. But you've got to choose to believe that it is possible. Are you with me? If you're with me, say yes. If you're with me, say yes in the chat. Einstein says this. I love this quote. I love this quote. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attraction. God gave us a mind. God gave us a mind for a reason, to be able to think, to be able to dream, to be able to use it to create things that are invisible and make it become visible. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attraction. What are you imagining in your mind? Can you imagine? Can you build an image in your mind that can build a nation? Imagination. Can you create an image in your mind that can build a nation of books? Ooh. Can you create an image in your mind that can build and create a nation of books? Can you create an image in your mind that can create a nation of speaking on platforms? Can you create an imagination, an image in your mind that can create income streams? It is the preview of a life's coming attractions. With your imagination, you can preview what comes in your life. I hope you guys are actually getting something from this. Come on now, if you are, say yes in the chat. Say yes in the chat. Say yes, yes, yes. Or type imagination. Type imagination in the chat. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attraction. Whatever it is you want to attract in your life, you need to first imagine it in your mind. Then you need to do the work. It's not about, oh, you just think about it, and then it happens. No. You can't just think about it and it appears. No, you can think about it. You can put it on your vision board. You can see it every single day. You can speak it, but then you need to do something about it. But it first starts with the right mindset. It first starts with the right mindset. You need to know how to see right. Some of you, your sight in your mind is wrong. You're seeing from a wrong perspective, and you need to change the way you see things in your mind. You need to change the way you see things in your mind. Because all you see is lack. All you see is things not working. All you see is struggle. All you see is, I just can't do this. I just can't be that. No, you need to change that thought and change it into the thoughts of, I can, I will, I must. The Bible says, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I can do all things. I can. You have the ability to become an author. You have the ability to become an author. You've got what it takes. You've just got to imagine it in your mind. You've got to see that the book is in your hands. You've got to see that the book is in your hands. Why? Because everything is possible. It's just a matter of figuring out the logistics. Shasha Converson. Everything is possible, guys. It is possible to write a book. It's possible to publish a book. It's possible to become a bestseller. It's possible to change the way your life is right now. It is possible to speak on stages. It is possible to build an online course. It's possible to build a business. It is possible. You just need to figure out the logistics. Everything is possible. Anything is possible to him that believes. Anything is possible. It's just about figuring out the logistics. Dream big. Chandler Bolt, CEO of Self-Publishing School, now selfpublishing.com. Dream big about what you want the book to do for you. Change the mindset of, I just want to write a book and put it on Amazon. No, dream big about what you want the book to do for you. What else do you see when it comes to you having a book? Dream big. Think big about it. Think big about it. Think big about it. The most important book of your life is the one that you write yourself. That's the most important book, guys. Now, say this after me. I am an author. So we're changing the mindset and we're speaking the right thing now. I am an author. If I see it in my mind, I can hold it in my hands. I can make my book a reality. Say that, type it out in the chat. If you want to change your mindset, You want to believe that you can do it, then you need to say this out loud wherever you are. I am an author. If I see it in my mind, I can hold it in my hand, and I can make my book a reality because I'm seeing it in my mind. So that means I can hold it in my hands and I can make it a reality. That's what Kieran did. The picture here, Kieran believed that he could do it, and he got it done in 90 days. I am an author. If I see it in my mind, I can hold it in my hands. I can make my book a reality. Guys, if you're on, some of you just joined us, say hello, say hi, let me know where you're from. Where are you viewing this from? Use the chat, engage. I want to know who's on with me. Come on now. Let me know where you're from, why you joined, and are you enjoying this so far? We're talking about mindset, the mindset of an author. The mindset of an author. Okay, so the lives you dream of impacting, the influence you dream of having, and the income you dream of making will and can be achieved with the book that you write. It can be achieved with the book that you write, but you need to have the right mindset for it. You have to have the right mindset for it. So the aspiring author's mindset is that you need to see it written. See it written and published. You need to first see it. See it. Mindset. See it in your mind. See it in your mind. Believe it that it can be successful. Speak it into reality and then take action on getting it done. So that's why I said let's say what the I am author message. The I am author statement, sorry. I am an author. If I see it in my mind, I can hold it in my hands. I can make my book a reality. That means you see it, you believe it, you speak it, and you take action on it to make it a reality. You take action on it to make it a reality. The aspiring author's mindset. You need to see it, you need to believe it, speak it, and take action on it. The mindset of an authorpreneur. Authorpreneurs, they elevate their mindset daily. What are you going to do to make sure you think different from an ordinary author? You need to elevate your mindset daily. Use your book as a marketing tool. Begin to think as an authorpreneur. Begin to think as someone that wants to make impact with a book. Creating a business, creating something that will leave a legacy, something that will impact and influence others. Not just writing a book and putting it on Amazon. No, you need to have a mindset of an authorpreneur and think beyond the book. Put that in the chat. Think beyond the book. An authorpreneur thinks beyond the book. Because an authorpreneur is an individual who is an entrepreneur that offers products and services that are based on their books. So they are people that think beyond the book. It's not just writing a book and putting it on Amazon. No, they think beyond by becoming an entrepreneur so that they offer products and services that are based on the information that is in their book. Create something from your book, but you need to think like an authorpreneur, not just an author. Think like an authorpreneur. Think like an authorpreneur. So writing and publishing a book is an important goal. Why? It's an important goal because it's used by top coaches and entrepreneurs who know the secret to why they have a book. So you need to be able to begin to think like an authorpreneur, because writing and publishing a book is important. It's very, very important. Publishing a successful and well-written book can raise your visibility and give you positive media coverage for your company, your business, your product, your service, your brand, whatever it is. But you need to be able to understand that as an individual who wants to write and publish a book and build something with it, is that first you need to have the right mindset before you ever get into this. Because if your mindset is screwed, you wouldn't even think about visibility, you won't think about media coverage, you won't think about any of those things. All you're going to think about is, I want to share my story. I just want to publish and put it on Amazon. No. Think beyond the book. Why? Because a book gives you authority and credibility and helps your business as a tool for sales. A published book is your new and ultimate business card. So you need to think beyond the book. Think beyond the book. I'm trying to get you from thinking as just an author and someone that's not even having the right mindset to someone that thinks and believes in themselves and understands that my book is more than just a book that goes on Amazon. So what transformation do you want to see when you need to change your mindset? You need to begin to think for you, for the reader, the business, and ultimately the world. What transformation do you want to see? What transformation? Do you just want to write a book that your mom, your sister, your brother, and maybe one or two friends buy and that's it? No. When you change your mindset and think as an entrepreneur, the transformation will be for you, the reader, your business or your ministry, and the world. You want to be making a bigger impact. You want to be, having a book that transforms lives. But you need to think as that type of person. You need to think, you need to become the person that you want to be. You need to put yourself in the shoe of the person that you're looking to be. So you need to be able to be that person that is transformed, as the Bible says. I've been quoting scripture and stuff today, but hey, we're doing this. You need to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. You need to be transformed. What transformation do you want to see in yourself when you're writing the book? Do you want to become the person that you're writing about? When you're writing a book, do you want the reader to become the person? Do you want your business to become a better business? Do you want to change the world with your book? What do you want to see as an author? What do you want to see? Ask yourself that question. What is it that I want to see? How can I change my mindset from just an ordinary person to an extraordinary person so that I can begin to see things differently and begin to make a bigger impact? Because when you move from someone that their mindset is not on the level that it should be, you begin to see better changes when you move to the next dimension of what your mindset should be. What transformation do you want to see? Why self-publishing? So this is part of your mindset, because you need to know why you need to self-publish. Why? Because there's traditional publishing, there's self-publishing. But you need to know why. Why? Because traditional publishing, you write a book, you try to get a publisher, you get an agent, and you need to, write a proposal and get a contract and all these things. And eventually, if you get signed, then they'll do your book. But self-publishing, write your book, start the publishing process, and you can either do it yourself or you can work with someone like me, a coach who can help you get it done. So there's a shift in mindsets from someone that just wants to be traditionally published and someone that just wants to get their book done and get it done fast. I'm not saying traditional publishing is not great. It's beautiful. Oh, it's amazing when you get the right deal. When you get the right deal with the right publishing house. And I mean the big five, not just the big ones, okay? But all of us may not be able to get a great publishing deal. Okay, so you need to be able to change that mindset from wanting a great publishing deal to be able to say, okay, let me self-publish, but still be able to self-publish professionally. Okay? Because the top 5, you only get them if they know they're going to make their money back. If they're going to give you $100,000 or £100,000, they want to know that probably within a year, they're going to make their money back quick. But you need to be a certain caliber of person to be able to get that type of deal. So you need to be able to shift your mindset from, I want to be traditionally published, to self-publishing, but self-publishing with a bigger impact. Okay? So the difference basically is that if you, the author, owns the right and royalties, then you're self-published. If the publishing company owns the right, then your book is traditionally published. That means there's going to be a little bit more difficulties of what you can do with the book because you don't own the rights of the book. Okay? So you need to know the difference. So with self-publishing, there's no gatekeepers. No one is saying nope. Because traditional publishers, they get so many proposals every single day and they just chuck away, chuck away, chuck away. Oh, I like this one. They keep it. Chuck away, chuck away, chuck away. Oh, I like this one. You know, so there's no gatekeepers. You can follow your own timeline within 90 days, 6 months, maybe a year, your book will be done. Okay? Compared to traditional publishing, which is from 18 months to 36 months, which is just a long time. Okay, you have complete creative control. You decide on your covers and all of the things. With traditional publishing, you don't. Whatever they give you is what they give you. And with self-publishing, you earn higher royalties. So this is all a mindset shift, okay? And then you need to know that your book is a tool to reach millions. That's a mindset shift from thinking that, hey, I'm just going to publish a book, okay? I'm just going to publish a book and my mom, my brother, my sister, that's all. That's going to get it. No, my book can reach millions. My book can touch lives. You need to change your mindset to the mindset of, my book is going to change lives. And I'm going to do what it takes to make sure that my message gets into the hands of how many people and as many people as I want. You've got to make sure that that happens. So you're going to change your mindset from thinking just me and my family to reaching millions. Okay? So, last thing is this. Write the vision. Write the vision. Make it plain. Make it plain on tablet that he that may run who reads it. Write your vision down for your book. Write the things you want to see. Write the transformation for yourself, your reader, your business, and the world, because now is the time to get your book done. Now is the time to get your book done. Write your vision down. Now is the time to get your book done, guys. You need to build the right mindset for your book. Build the right mindset as an author, as someone that is ready to change the world with the message that God has given them. God has given you a book. God has given you a book idea. God has given you something that you can use to change the world. But you need to first see it and believe it, that you've got what it takes to get it done. Stop letting fear, like I said before, don't let fear rob you from what is on the other side of being a published author. Why? Because what is on the other side of being a published author is greater than fear. So you've got to kick fear out of the door. You've got to kick fear away and say, no, I've got what it takes. I can, I will, I must, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. So, guys, that's day one. Your homework for day one, is I want you to be able to write your transformation. Write your transformation message. what you want the book to do for you, okay, your reader, your business or your ministry or your career, and the world at large. Okay? Why? Because of a changed mindset. All right? So tell me why your mindset is going to change. One, why is my mindset going to change? So why am I going to think like an entrepreneur? And then what is the transformation going to be? Okay? So that's your homework for day one. What is the transformation going to be, and why am I going to think like an entrepreneur? So that's your homework for day one. I hope you've enjoyed day one, and we're going to get in. We're gonna go deep from day two. We're going to be talking about different things all this week to get you ready to get started with your book idea. So guys, like I always say, keep smiling, okay? Keep smiling, keep shining. Why? Because you've been designed and destined for more than where you are right now. Why? Because you have what it takes to make it. Guys, let the chat blow up. From tomorrow, I need you to engage more. I need you to really, really engage more. Let's do this together. And like I said, if you have any questions, put it in the Facebook group. I would love to answer them. Let us, make this week worthwhile. Let's do this together. God bless you and have a great day, a great evening or day, wherever you are. Bye for now. We are live. Welcome to day one of the Kingdom Authors Challenge. We've got some amazing guests that are gonna be speaking to us throughout this challenge. Dr. Joe Benjamin comes on to talk to us again.
It may be being part of this challenge like now. Find one small thing every day that you do that will help you to get to where it is that you want to go. So this is it. I will take action. That's a mindset shift. I'm not going to speak things. It is about acting words. I'm not just going to think about it. I'm going to take action. I may not even have the money right now. I may not even have the idea of the book right now. I may not even know what I'm talking about right now, but I am going to take action.
My brother, my friend, from the Life on Fire family, all right, Ryan. Oh, God bless you, sir. How are you doing?
And the goals, again, you get a little bit more strategic, a little bit more realistic, shorter time frames, 12 months or less, 6 months, and break it down even into monthly and weekly. But it's very, very important. And when you're setting goals, I love to use the acronym SMART, which maybe you've heard of before, which stands for specific, measurable, aligned with your values, realistic, and time-based.
All right, so these are what books have done for me. I'm able to speak on amazing stages with some world-class individuals, being able to, have my own events as well, meet some great people, and just do what I know I've been called to do. So if you want to become a speaker, you want to coach, you want to do the business, you want to do something, a book is the best way to do it. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow on day 2 of the Kingdom Authors Challenge. It is day 2 of the Kingdom Authors Challenge. We've got people from the UK, from the US, from different places around the world. Today we have 3 speakers right about a topic that you are confident of speaking on. Because when it comes to writing and publishing your book and you become an author, you automatically should become a speaker. But if they bring you on stage and you can't speak about the very topic you wrote about, then something is not in alignment. You need to stay in alignment with your topic. What is it that you know that you are an expert in? What is your zone of genius? What is the very thing that you know they could wake you up and you will just start speaking?
Writers are great. Many people are writers, but writers, you can be an author, you can be a writer and not be an author. You want to ask yourself, what is it that you want to do? because you want to write. And I tell people, I write a lot. See my journal here? My journal, I write, right? But if I write and I don't publish, I'm not an author.
Now you may be wondering, okay, Michelle, what does impact have to do with my content that I'm creating? Well, the impact that you want your book to have on your reader comes down to your content, right? So you have to know beforehand, before you start writing, what impact it is that I want this book to have on the reader. Because the language that you use, how you write the book, how you share the story will determine the impact that the content will have on the reader.
And see you tomorrow on day 3 of the Kingdom Authors Challenge. Bye for now.